All right, everybody, welcome back. Or I should welcome myself back, I guess. It's been over a week. It's been like 2 weeks since I uploaded a video. So it was like I was going to take a week break and take time away from the market. And I did a little bit of trading here or there. You can see I did have some positions that did end up doing some stuff. I haven't actually like updated this journal like I need to be. So um, that's my own darn fault for not getting that done yet. Um, the Webull app itself is showing the P&L over the last couple of days has actually gone back up. So the last 5 days haven't been so bad. I wish it would show me what exactly has been working out over the last 5 days, but as far as I know, there's no way of viewing that. So kind of a bummer there, but you can see we've got some positions on right now. I'm going to get into my IWM and SPY positions here in a little bit. Walmart is one that I probably should have. Let's maximize this one too. These are Dawn zones. Man, I did not buy that dip. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I had this giant daily zone drawn out, or that's probably more of a weekly, wasn't it? Yeah, sort of capturing this stuff. That's really too big of a zone. Really, it should probably be something closer to that. Because we come up, we show the rejection, we pop up, we confirm the top, we launch, we come down, we hit. And you can see that wick sort of tells that story too. I'm sure if we got down to the daily, we could really fine tune it even more. But anyways, Walmart, I've got a vertical on. My vertical's up here somewhere. Probably got it in this zone. And then, of course, we just sold off and hit that bottom zone. And I don't even know what I had this alert there for, but I was probably looking for a deeper test of something and never even got involved. So I'm just chilling in that position. ENPH is this is Dawn's zone, copying at the bottom there. Don't really like the fact that we have earnings coming up. I thought about going with options, so it was just going to be a risk in capital kind of a thing, but I ended up grabbing these shares after hours one day, and I'm just letting it chill there. I'm probably not even going to bother bumping a break even until we hit that zone right there, which is these points of rejection right here. And I think Don's zone, I'm pretty sure I just have his copied on ENPH. Am I on the daily? Daily? Okay, so his zone's closer, which sort of captures this base right there. Oops. Come on, buddy. I don't hate my zone. That does make sense. Anyways, so I've got some of those positions going on right now. Onto is another one that was just like straight trend up. So I actually was looking at this more on the weekly. I saw we came down, we technically broke through that zone, but we started testing this real structure right here. And that reversal candle had me thinking like, all right, I might want to get involved. We continued pushing up and I went ahead and jumped in. Ideally, I think I jumped in probably on this candle. Wait, we have the technology to find out when that was. Let's see if it's going to show me. Yeah, so I bought on the 28th at 129.22. So that would have been right here. Yeah. So I got in there. I should have waited for a pullback. That would have been a much better entry. But I just wanted to get involved, and like I said, was sort of watching it on a weekly time frame, and I'm just looking for a higher high on that. So boring grind up, if anything. MUSA was another one that I was actually looking for a potential short. As you can see, I put a note on there. We got the impulsive move up, followed by like a corrective choppy grind up, which sometimes indicates that the momentum is wearing out and we're looking at a shift back to the downside. But we basically just formed a zone right here and kept moving up. So that one, I did not have an alert set up here to even trail it, so that one went straight to my profit target. So that was one trade that I ended up locking in. When did I get in? On the 27th and got out on the 6th. So that's a couple of days. That's 9 days in that trade. You could see that that worked better just playing that overall trend and sort of taking a step away from everything. Amazon, I don't think I have zones drawn on this. I've got a spread up here somewhere. It's not looking so good. And that's an October position. That one is basically almost completely at a loss. Um, as you can see, Amazon just sold off hard and came down here. And I don't have any zones down here. So I probably need to start drawing some. I feel like I should have been paying attention around this level. There's something going on right there, isn't there? Break, confirm. I almost wonder if you want to aim a little bit lower. Let's see what Don has. Don has that being a perfect bounce out of a type 2. And yeah, of course mine was, yeah, I was right when I said I should probably do it a little bit lower. So there we go. I'll just copy Don's zone on that one, and we're gonna fill that in from right about here. So there's Amazon. I kind of am thinking I should be in this one for December. I've got a couple of longer term positions going on, and you're gonna notice that with my trading probably moving forward. Work the day that I said I needed to take a break from trading and just sort of step away from everything for a little while, I went into a meeting. And to give a demonstration of how my schedule can go sometimes, I don't think I have it drawn out on here anymore. Microsoft, I had tagged out of it here, and I was in recovery mode here. I'm pretty sure, yep, it's that Thursday. And we pushed back up into the zone, and I could have actually gotten out of my trade at break even. And I was in a meeting all day and was not able to babysit. So I ended up taking the full loss on Microsoft and then did not have an alert set to get back in at the bottom. And that would have been a pretty sweet buy. So I'm going to be taking positions that are probably further out. DKNG 20th of October. That one's iffy. That overall trend still looks decent though. I don't like how it broke that, but this Friday was very bullish. Kind of has me wondering like what's going on. We're going to talk about SPX and RUT here in a second. So a lot of my trades, my most successful trading that I do is not totally delta neutral, but it's a delta neutral-ish system of options trading where the trades take like 2 months to play out, and there's adjustments throughout the trade to maintain your deltas and the overall position you want them to be in. I haven't been highlighting a lot of this here because, for one, Webull sucks for trading options. They're just garbage. Beyond verticals or naked options, I think Webull absolutely sucks. The fact that I can't go into the options chain and select like, okay, I'm gonna go 48 days out, and let's say I want to trade a vertical, I can't hold command and just do two different options or something. Because for some stupid reason, Webull doesn't believe in allowing you to do multi-leg options as a custom thing. So you have to go up here and hit vertical and then pick the vertical that you want. It's just stupid. No other good options trading platform handles it like this, and there's a reason for that. So I haven't been leaning into options as much outside of verticals, and you guys have seen I've already messed up some of those, but my most successful trading is done on a larger time frame, and it's done primarily with the Russell using the index option RUT. And I mean, you can see my zones work out well enough. These are all ones that I've drawn myself. Like, I should have been short here. I was not shorting here. Like, stupid. I've struggled this whole way down because I didn't short the top like I should have. I wasn't actively watching the charts. So I think in a way of remedying that, I'm going to be paying closer attention to this chart in particular. And so actually we'll add it to the watch list and then scoot it all the way up to the top. And then SPX is the other one. I'm actually pretty bad at trading SPX options though. I'm running a couple of campaign style trades now that are going to be showing up in the Webull account. That's what SPY is doing. You can actually trade SPX options through Webull, but you're still getting hit with the same commissions that you would through like Thinkorswim or something like that, because those commissions are put there by, is it CBOE that runs these options? I forget who the overall uh, like the grouping control of SPX is, but the commissions that you pay on that are they're put there for a reason. Index options are what the banks are trading. So SPX and RUT, RUT is the Russell, and then NDX is the Nasdaq index option. Uh, they're what the banks are trading. These things, even though they don't look super liquid, if you look at them on an options chain, you will never have a problem with liquidity, because the market makers are always going to fill your orders, and they're taxed differently, where it's like 60% of your gains are long-term tax, and 40% are taxed at short-term, regardless of the amount of time that you've held the position for. So tax advantage status, good fills, well, not always good fills, but the liquidity is provided. So you can put some capital into these trades and never have to worry about liquidity being an issue. Since Webull is my smaller account, I'm going to be running some of those trades in Webull, some of those options campaign style trades. The only other big issue is that I don't learn those from Don. I learn them from another guy, and he has most of his stuff copywritten. So I can't really go in and explain what I'm doing in the campaigns, but in an effort to start generating income in my Webull account, and in an effort to sort of demonstrate what I know that I'm consistently good at, and then start combining price action with it, you're going to start seeing some of that stuff in Webull. So we'll see how it works. It's a lot of it I'm going to be doing with IWM, which works fine for verticals. Oh, I need to put the standard deviations on there. It works fine for verticals. It doesn't always work so well for the more complex stuff. So we'll see how it works out. It's going to be a fun experiment, if anything. So yeah, let's talk about the two other sort of main things I have going on there. IWM, I did end up grabbing a call debit spread when we came down to this bottom zone here. We came down to the bottom zone. We started showing signs of consolidation, and I think I grabbed that yesterday. Let's see, where do I have IWM? Yeah, 10-6. What's today? The 7th. Yeah, I grabbed that one yesterday. So after that push up, I decided it was a good time to start thinking about going long. We've sort of made the reversal. There's a chance that this thing just continues straight up to there. What I'm actually hoping for my main account is a choppy grind, something like this. That would be really fun. An explosive move to the upside, it'll be nice, but the choppiness would actually allow my theta to really build up properly for some of the positions that I'm in. If we come down into here and test this bottom zone at all, oops, I'm just going to add another alert. If we come down into here and start testing this, I'm going to be in some pretty heavy bullish positions. And I'll probably scale up in Webull as well and start looking really bullish there. The only thing is we have not hit those levels since October of last year. So if October is a red month and we come down into there, I think there's a chance that we pop up. I would be concerned about this zone breaking, but I mean, look at this. Just look at that overall structure. That's before the crash in 2018. This was 2020. This is a very solid zone to be bouncing off the top of. So I really like this range. I'm just I'm shattered in short. I'm satted in short at the top. Still sort of kicking myself for that one, just because, like I said, I wasn't actively monitoring it for some reason. I was getting too fixated on the smaller time frame instead of saying, "Oh, hey, this like I should have been able to tell right about here." Like, oh look, every time we've turned down, That's saying we should be going short. And even if you just enter short, and start looking at stopping out of your positions up there, and if we aim for that, you can get some stuff out of it. So kind of sad I didn't do that, but that's why we're going to start including it in here. So I've got the other one I've got is SPY. I have that for December. So that one is a longer term trade. And wait, December? No, that one. I'll stop doing that. Let me make sure I remember what I was doing here. This is why I need to properly journal these. Where is my... Oh, it doesn't show you your positions on here. That's really frustrating. Where is December? After November. 69 days out. Yeah. Okay. So that's my positions right here. That's just that's going to be a campaign style trade. I ended up getting in when I saw the rejection. It looked like it was holding right there. So, very, very nice look for the SPX right here. The fact that 2 weeks we've kind of stuck inside of this zone. I like that for the potential dip. If we come down here, I'm just going to delete the trend line. I don't play trend lines. I don't really care if that trend line is a little bit of a break, but if we come up, make a lower high, and then break, I'll be looking for long positions down here. I'm going to be running a campaign style trade for SPY that is just going to be put on every month, and hopefully, turn some profit with it. Once again, just to start recouping the Webull account. It's a purely bullish trade, so if the markets aren't bullish, then we're probably going to have a bad time with it, but I'm not quite concerned about... I know there's people talking about a recession and all that. I don't really follow macroeconomics. I don't really care. I'm just going to watch what the price is doing. So, is there anything else worth talking about there? Nvidia, longer term trade. AMD, longer term trade. DKNG, I wouldn't be surprised if that one's a loss. I'm probably going to have to cut out of that one sometime soon. JPM, I ended up cutting out of because we broke the zone, and then the weekly chart still looks really tempting. And the fact that I am starting to be bullish on the Russell, which would mean bullish financials at least. JPM, let's see what BAC looks like. Nope, that one got smoked. I don't even like that we broke below this. We've got this. Let's grab that and see how it plays out. I'm looking at this structure right here, this main area, and we broke below that. That's not a super good look. Man, I was short there and I cut it early. I remember that trade. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, there we go. There's my account update, at least for everybody that's following along and keeping track of how well I'm doing. I'm down $782 in the Webull account so far, off to a very rough start. And we're just gonna keep pressing on. Like I said, probably longer term stuff, just because that's what I'm comfortable with. With how busy work has been getting, I'm not gonna have time to really crunch down and focus on smaller time frames. So you're gonna start seeing a lot of longer term options plays start popping up in the account, and hopefully we see something good come out of it. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to follow along, and I'll see you in the next one.